Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
Ahora sí el brownie chicken otra vez, ni culpa ni cuatro. Brownie chicken. No, I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings to the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First. And all things that's good. You see, no, and I want to say welcome our viewers and subscribers. You see, now what about a woman today, you know? See? Anyway, if you watch and you like the substance, you just subscribe and help grow the thing. Because, like me say, me know who killed Peter Tosh and why. So, when it reach 10,000, at them time, they will go explain it based on our research. You understand what I say? So, in the meantime, just go and subscribe and grow the thing. See? Now, big up all of the ladies them who support me majoritarily and has been really loyal to the thing and positive, being a positive reinforcement. Don't feel no way by the subject matter today. See, listen me out and see if it makes sense. And if I don't, let's sit back and discuss it. You know, see, I've always said the best, most potent weapon that the enemy has against us has always been one of us. You understand what I say? And I strongly believe that. History has shown it. Evidence time after time. Say that's how it is. You know, see, now I watch Miss Kitty I bury herself more and more every day with this conversation we are going in regards to her tastes, in regards to her needs, in regards to her wants, notwithstanding the class of society that she lives in, notwithstanding her present state, physical state, and looks and things like that, and the limited amount of possible characters that can afford her tastes, and the amount of women that matches the taste of these characters, because these characters look for a particular taste of women as well, and Miss Kitty is not one of them. You see, so when she they dictate the type of man when she want to come deal with that, too much other girl, pretty good. I mean, you know me I talk about. So she's delusional, to say the least, in regards to that. And later me, she claims, like compare herself to Bob Marley and Miss Lou and people like that because of the facts of well, and she's being underrated by her, I mean, with community and things like that, probably because of how them address her or feel disgust about her tastes. You understand what I say? Well, Miss Kitty, you are not nowhere compared to them people here. Shoes where them walking here. Seeing them people here were not academics of such. They were just culturally love the culture and try them best to build and preserve the Jamaican people's self-esteem and grow upon it. You understand? By going out there and represent the culture as we Jamaicans know and create it. You understand? And show us in Jamaica that our culture is nothing to be ashamed of or to hide. Type of thing. That's who Bob Marley and Peter Tosh is. Now the people, I mean Miss Lou, Peter Tosh as well, but you never mentioned Peter Tosh. Now the people who object against these people's portrayal or characterization of Jamaica or their art form weren't the same people who are opposing your tastes today. I get a people that do that. And common man and woman, a society which you are a part of, which you are trained to be a part of, and have shown that you are feverishly, desperately trying to breach the gap by your oration of late and your description of ghetto people and your obvious disgust with the people that you are talking about, who are basic ghetto people. They are the ones who follow you. Nobody else know you. You understand what I say? Nobody on the side where you try to go over and know you yet. When you go over there, so you're fresh, you're new. It'll still take you a while for the people over there know and recognize you, which maintain the bottom line. You see it? Lie you tell. You see it? You are one of the person them where go get educated, like me I say. So most of the people in our ghetto where staying at the sanctity where the ghetto provide them, could afford them, so that some can get the headspace to breathe, the confidence where the ghetto people pushing at them by showing support and belief, so we know you can do it. So that's your pursue your educational dreams and your goal. You know me I say, that was the only reward which enables you the superhuman strength that you use to pursue the goals that you have achieved. You understand what I say? It was fueled by the support from the same ghetto people who always boost and say, you're bright, man, you love this, you're a nerd, and wait, make you feel proud of your attempt. You know, see it. You feel if you see, say, well then, it's not a thing we're laid out on the table for everybody where anybody can just go pick it up and becomes a success. It's a very elusive part of the society, part of life, education amongst black people, especially in Jamaica. You understand what I say? So when you come up now and I brag and I boast and I try to tell people, so well then for come do this and do that, you don't go validate my claim when I tell you so the educated among us always be the first one to look back on us in condemnation and talk down and talk about us and validate the stereotype where the society will not try to breach, maintain in order for maintain for them status quo. You see it are, you know, the stereotype where them observe in order for maintain for them status quo. See, you without even being a part of them status quo yet, you actually assure your worth by stereotyping against the same place where you're coming from and showing them, say, yeah, this is your recruitment, you know. So me know say, yeah, you're not fair, you're fake. You know, see, you go get your education so that you can come back and win, chasing conversation with poor people, with ghetto people, the same people them where you curse, right? I know use just the educated version of them. You haven't evolved. You haven't evolved past that freedom of thinking, that freedom of mind, that self-confidence issue. You're still out there battling out with poor ghetto people who can hardly afford a dinner. You, a woman with a university degree, a law degree. You understand what I say? Are the same people them support your craft, you get a craft where you come with a little jargons and get a monikers and things like that. Miss Kitty is still a moniker that was intended on attracting the ears or the fanfare of ghetto people. It still is. Nobody uptown or in the class where you try to breach. They recognize them moniker, they are them term. They would have never address you like that if them see you. If you come in them ear, you can't tell them say, oh, I am Miss Kitty. You gotta introduce yourself to your neighbor uptown and tell them, I am Miss Kitty. No, you have to tell them say, you are Sandra Wright, the Miss Kitty personality from TV or whatever like that. You see, I get up people you are charged with that name. And then you come with the la 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 la. I get up people promote, I get up people you try attract. And you did successfully. Still you put yourself through college somewhat at a university and you know you become a lawyer. You see it. All you still do with your degree is deflate ghetto people non-existent self-confidence and self-esteem, same way where you come from, like, you know, recognize this is the catalyst that's holding Jamaica in a position where it is today due to lack of education, lack of resource to knowledge, and lack of knowledge of themselves amongst our people. You understand? I don't know which direction you got educated in. You got educated like the wrong way around. Because given where you come from, pardon me, sure what, Kitty. Sure what. You see it? Given where you come from, you should have been the perfect representations of the ghetto people, because ghetto people made you into a public personality even before you get your PhD. You know, see, and it's weird. Ghetto people put you still live off of today. You still not going to practice your law yet. You're still there amongst ghetto people that survive. And the thing them and the argument when me hear you talk, it's totally look down and ghetto people just so ghetto people criticize you. You know, see it? Just to get people criticize the taste, and make you know say a lie you tell. You're just gold digger, and you fuel the desire for female get driven by male possession. That means say any guy, no matter how devious or dirty he is, him could have his family one side of that. But as long as him can afford to try and get a girl with them chinklets and them sweets and them KFC and them type of thing there. I carry go have dinner and make sure you can order 2-3 plate of meal in a one sitting. You see it? Yeah, I encourage get a girl say, any one of them guy that them type of guy then for go with them, nothing buckle down with a little man and the two of them develop with the nothing where them have, and hopefully they might come to something. You see it? No way in your argument was that possibility ever mentioned or suggested. It was all about you and you up in yourself. And you're going like, I mean, it just me sure say you have got abject lack in self-confidence. Trust me, it has become a mental illness in your case. Because look here now, you have the same man we're going to do a fake operation the other day to enhance your appearance. You know? Obviously the people them will do that, not satisfied with the self what God make give them. See? And if you're not satisfied with the self what God make give them, we know say in Jamaica people always choose the most prominent feature for turning our nickname for you. See? So them either used to call you flat body girl or big nose girl. See? So that's and it used to affect you because you go do body there. You're bright, you're educated, I mean people love you before you go do your body, but you still go do it. Yeah, make money before you go do it, so that wasn't a problem. It's not like you did them sort of need that for attention, you already have it. You understand what I say? Now, if your self-esteem is that damaged with, according to you, your high achieving ability, because this is evidence say your self-esteem is damaged and your self-confidence, in my book at least. You understand? Because I try to build up and enhance while you go claim say you improve by your body. You don't see it. What about the people in the ghetto? What damaged your self-esteem? What has affected your self-belief and self-love that much? This is not a criticism for the woman them who feel like say them need to go do some little thing to them body and go do it, you know. It's not a criticism. I'm just saying you obviously was not confident with that area how you look. And obviously it's a self-confidence issue. Come on. Now, if something in your cause you, who is so learned and established, loved and attended to, seeing to still suffer from that. What about the poor ghetto people them who can't afford to cook tomorrow? What about the poor ghetto people them where no know how them all pay the bills? What about the one them where them youth for go to school and them can't afford for, you know? Let me tell you something. You see the demand where you put on poor people, wicked woman, trust me, you just, to me, is an agent of the same system. You know, see it? Why one person can't do one job and it suffice? Why you tell people say one job now go work, them for go do two? Who you? Where the accountability the way you get to the leader them? Oh no, you're not addressing none of them things that I've never heard. I never really hear you address them. I not really listen to you still, but I want you way the day that they permeate the ear like a pungent smell. You see it? So me have to listen it. You see it? And it needs addressing. I wasn't gonna do it, but somebody needs to, man. You need taking down a notch, man. You fly too much, man. Kitty, remember to share, like, and subscribe. Yeah, Kitty, you fly too much, man. You see it? You need taking down a notch. You see it? Who you represent? Who you represent? You represent the people them where you are try becomes. You are not even a part of them yet. Yet at them you represent. Everything where you suggest, every strategy where you suggest, benefit them more than how it will even benefit the ghetto people them. Why is it that people for live in a society where they have to work 2-3 jobs for live and you see it as something as a public figure to encourage? Why don't you challenge the system that maintains such a status quo? Eh? Where you get your education from? What is your agenda, Kitty? A position yourself side of Bob Marley and you could learn, you go get education, you make all of that sacrifice so that you can come show off and trace the people them who used to cuss you and tell you say your nose big and your body flat. And that you go get your education from because you know come back here and put it to no service whatsoever. You know it's of no service to the people them who put you and give you the affordability for that achievement. You see it? Work list, cut list. You see it? You just do there shout off your mouth and blah 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 in front of poor people face every day. When you're supposed to use a platform for your benefit, elevate, and develop the woman them self-esteem, you're there tear it down too. Tear it down even worse. You're worse than the rapist them. You're a facilitator. You're a facilitator to encouraging crime and certain mentality on the island. You see, because when you teach women them sort of thing, there, obviously, then we go jump and take up any big time and Warieka and buy them 2 plates of food per one day. Kitty. You see it. And finally, tomorrow you can't find them. You see them head in a bush and them body over so. Kitty. Look at yourself and stop different. And talk about people skin too thick, people skin too thin, them for learn to take criticism. Eh? Look at the mirror and say that 10 times. Looking at the mirror and say that 10 times. People might criticize that till they say it's not likely for a woman in Jamaica find a man who can buy them 10 plates of food with them all do. Turn mother sitting another like you, Mother Teresa, for much years. Where you a man there? Where you represent? How will I represent you, Rasta? But with the man there we buy you 2 plates of food in one sittings. And most them thing that you want the woman them demand. You all know you encourage no woman. Me no hear you talk about no woman for have them baby father. What you drop out of school because your little school boyfriend get you pregnant and thing like that. Don't feel despair like it's the end of the world. Continue struggle and reason with him and make him know so go learn a trade while you learn one too. See, have manners. Be humble. Round the grown ups and listen what them a say. And don't just take them advice and go through and take time develop yourself till you go to school, take time dry your hand out of lion mouth with the parents them. Make them babysit for you until you go to school. Be friendly with the neighbor them and things like that and go to school. Take time, go back to school until you can be independent type of thing. Where them level of encouragement the woman I just be a brag. Like the man with the Easter bun the other day where I give a Easter bun with him picture on it. You see, Miss Kitty, he's a disgrace Rasta. You see, no, so you come from right there with the people them. You see it? You keep the woman them in ignorance while you claim say you gonna learn and you come back and you don't know what cause woman them fear get kill off and them thing there because them a follow the chinklets them. Them a follow the clean car them. You are encouraging and maintain a status quo, Kitty. He is part of the agenda, Rasta. You see, I do not find your argument, your rant, your overinflated, egotistic rant, any way, shape, or form, for over half hour, or probably an hour, because your internet no good neither, just a itch and a jam every minute, God good you, man. You see it? Because maybe you'll make some more points in between time where I influence the woman them for going do worse. And got dead more. You see it? Big idiot thing that Kitty. You see it? You're just a shell man of a woman, man. You see it? I wonder if you have a picnic. If you're not on yet. God no make no mistake, Rasta. You see it? Like what them saying do a Sodom and Gomorrah. And Batman still like a, if him burn down Sodom and Gomorrah to kill them. Oh, them still there? You see it? You see, so if you want to get none rest time, you need to learn some more morals, basic moral and consideration for poor struggling people and come out of your big ego. I want you, woman, you don't realize the space yet. You just did a flap and a batter your mouth so you where you're at the how you benefit humankind, Candice Owens? You blame the people and for the position with them in. If you intend to ever operate in a government, if any professional capacity whatsoever, you know, watch them tape your way and make you know, man, because them will come back and bite you, you know. Them will come back and bite you, them make a dirty thing your way I say, you know. And them not have to take them out of context, you know, clip, cut and paste them, you know, them can just pay one of your toxic speech them. And that alone I go kill you, you know. Say for England you did there, a same place if right now he's just a filing clerk in somebody's law office. You'd have to maintain a position there for the next 30 years, you know, until the next 3 generations pass. And you'd have to, and they would have ensure say, as long as, and that would be as long as you keep your mouth quiet and not make no more public speech. You know, see it, because you have against them agenda. You know, see it, the societal agenda. You know, see, what kind of, what your influence? Who is you? What kind of agent which agency you represent, Miss Kitty? That doesn't sound right. That's not acceptable as a matter of fact. Your attitude, your behavior not acceptable. You just a floor and go and say, oh yo, the people that we are dealing poor and struggling. And years, what a corrupt government the people might live through. You know, say a day roll with mash down the education system and nyam out when for nyam out. You hear nobody say nothing about it? Any economic resource where could have helped enable and develop the people them, always in a disarray and always in a confusion. Be a corrupt entity from one to the next, always go down there and operate it. You know, see it? Them always replace it with the next best one. You know, see it? And you nah address them things and not blame them things for the level of ignorance in our society today. That's why we not reach the way. Because I'm afraid to address the root cause of things. We not take curry favor from there. I want to look for no own source of benefit one day. For join the same happy gang of corrupt, dirty politician. Miss Katie. You know, see it? It's a disgrace. As a woman, we get up people bill. Because you come back and I just get up people you depend every day. I get up people you try fix with your mouth. You know, see it, and the only way you can fix them with your mouth is further brainwash them for go do what Babylon. I try push them for go do. Work 3, 4, 5 jobs a day. Or you know, address the issue why with economy in a position where people have to do 4 or 5 jobs in order to meet social demand, basic social demands. Why you not address that? All slave driver, all bucky, all slave woman. Why you not address that with your education where you gonna learn? No. No, who you work for, Miss Kitty, with the education where you have? Who you work for? Tell us that someone not educated but you know dunce on the dark. You see it, and you're there spring and a sprang about education. Oh man. Where you think now? If suppose the man with him PhD in a law, the man with him doctorate in a law, and all them things there, I look down upon you. Or a judge, or you expect a judge to look down upon you now with your thing, with your degree where you just get, where you haven't practiced yet. Or you think them people will look upon you and your education. You think them will look upon you and say, oh, she's educated like us or whatever. No, them no say, you know, them as much as you have a degree, you're not as educated as they are. You are only as educated as the man that you are brighter than are educated as much as. There are always people who are more educated than you are prepared in a position for ridicule your level. You see it? All the people you can brag and show up on a ghetto people and only uno type of people who come out of ghetto usually use that as a bragging tool. You stupid. Sure. Not because people them used to mouth you and bow your nose and your body. You come back now and you go all the way. Oh, you're desperate and petty, so you go all the way at university to get a degree so that you can come back and win tracing argument pankana. Here's a disgrace, Miss Kitty, man. I'm done with you. I get the people for boycott you and run you out of them ears. Make you go find something to do. Go practice law.